Ladies and gentlemen, it was supposed to be a normal morning on Live with Kelly and Mark. The cameras rolled, the studio lights gleamed, and the familiar upbeat theme song played through the speakers. Fans across America sipped their coffee, expecting laughter, celebrity gossip, and Kelly Ripa's signature wit. But what unfolded next would leave millions speechless, and many in tears. Kelly Ripa, the heart and soul of morning television for more than 2 decades, sat unusually quiet. Her bright smile, usually effortless, seemed forced. Co-host and husband, Mark Consuelos, glanced her way, clearly sensing something was off. The audience clapped and cheered, unaware that they were about to witness one of the most emotional moments in the show's history. "Good morning, everyone," Kelly began, her voice trembling just slightly. "I know today's show might feel a little different." Mark reached for her hand, his eyes soft but full of concern. "Are you okay?" he asked gently. Kelly looked down at her cue cards, then set them aside. "I've been doing this show for over 20 years, and I've loved every single moment of it. The laughs, the chaos, the guests, the fans. But lately, I've been feeling something I can't ignore anymore." A hush fell over the audience. Even the producers behind the cameras froze. Kelly took a deep breath and wiped away a tear that had started to fall. "I'm tired. I've spent so much of my life in this studio, and it's been my second home. But my kids are grown now, my priorities are changing, and I think it's time I listen to my heart." Mark's grip tightened on her hand. "Kelly?" he whispered. She looked straight into the camera, her blue eyes glistening under the lights. "I don't want to say the word goodbye, but I will say I'm not coming back. At least not in the way everyone expects." The crowd gasped. Some fans in the audience covered their mouths in shock. On social media, clips of the moment spread like wildfire. Hashtags like "Goodbye Kelly" and "Live Without Ripa" trended within minutes. Mark, visibly emotional, turned to her. "You mean you're leaving the show?" Kelly nodded, tears streaming down her face now. "I've been thinking about it for months. I love this family we've built, but I need time to find myself again. Outside of the cameras, the lights, the pressure. I need to just be Kelly for a while." The audience, sensing the gravity of the moment, rose to their feet in a standing ovation. Kelly tried to smile through her tears. "You've all grown up with me. You've seen my kids go to school, graduate, get married. You've seen me laugh, cry, and embarrass myself 1,000 times. Thank you for loving me through it all." Mark pulled her into an embrace, the emotion raw and real. The live feed caught every second. No script, no performance, just two people sharing a heartbreaking truth. Backstage, producers whispered urgently, trying to decide whether to cut to commercial, but no one could look away. It was television history unfolding in real time. After a long pause, Kelly looked back at the camera one last time. "This isn't the end," she said softly. "It's just a new beginning." The studio went silent as the credits rolled. Viewers across the country sat stunned, tissues in hand. For years, Kelly Ripa had been a constant, a morning ritual, a burst of sunshine. And now, that chapter seemed to be closing. By evening, her tearful confession had reached every major news outlet. Fans flooded social media with messages of love, gratitude, and heartbreak. One comment read, "Kelly, you've been part of our mornings for decades. We'll miss you more than words can say." And somewhere, away from the cameras and the chaos, Kelly Ripa sat quietly with Mark, finally at peace with her decision, knowing she had given her all to a show and a family that would forever remember her as the queen of morning television.